This is Billy Pond, aka Bloody Bill, and you're watching my favorite clown, Mr. Tony of the Dead. Now let's go outside somebody's window and jack off already.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Mr. Tony of the Dead here, and I have another movie review for everybody out there. This one's on a movie called GHOUL School. It's from Camp Motion Pictures, and it's written and directed by Timothy O'Raw. And in this movie, we have William Friedman, Scott Gordon, Paul Veneer, Nancy Serrani, Keith McKenna, and Ed Burrows. You also get a special guest appearance here from Jackie the Joke Man Martling, who is known for on the Howard Stern Show, and also New York television personality Joe Franklin. And what this movie is about, it's about these two criminals. They end up accidentally releasing these toxic chemicals into the water supply in the school. And what happens is it gets into the pool and all that kind of stuff. And it ends up turning whoever comes in contact with it into these like bluish ghouls, like kind of like that. First, the swim team gets turned into them because of, you know, them being in the water, obviously, and they just run around the school. They have like these big teeth. Their skin is blue, like I said on this picture. They're really wild looking. So there's a bunch of people in the school. There's a band that's supposed to be playing the dance, and they're kind of like practicing in the gym and everything. And there's like other random people scattered throughout the school, and a lot of people are getting attacked and eaten by these creatures. So when everybody discovers that, you know, there's these things running around, they're just basically trying to figure out how to get out and survive and, you know, make sure they don't get eaten. This is an older movie. It's like came out in 1990, it said, but it's technically the promo trailer and everything that they were trying to get for it. The original fundraising promo, I should say, was from 1988. So it was like late 80s that this was made. What did I like about this movie? I really like the look of this movie. I like the setting of the movie. I really like movies in a high school. One of my favorite movies is, from Trauma anyway, is Class of Nukem High. And it kind of had that vibe to it when I was watching this. I was just picturing that. It's a lot more toned down than that, but it has that vibe, like, you know, students turning into stuff. I really like the practical effects, you know, it's like the shot on video practical effects. Very retro 80s, there's no CGI or anything of that sort in this. A little cheesy, you know, very cheesy I should say, but it was disgusting at the same time. If they pull somebody apart, you could tell it was kind of like, I'm going to say it was like condoms or balloons or something that they had filled with blood that made it look like they were pulling like guts and stuff. Really disgusting because of the grittiness, but like I said, the practical effects like that, I love that stuff, and it just being that it was a retro shot on video kind of movie, it looked even more disgusting. I loved it. What did I dislike about this movie? The acting was incredibly bad. Not everybody was as bad as the next one, but there was a lot of bad acting in this. I'm sure it was kind of on purpose, or maybe because of the times, but you know, like I said, some were better than others, but really the acting was really bad. I wish there was more of the ghouls. Like, I wish there was more death scenes. It just seemed like here's a scene with them, and then it takes forever to see them again in another scene. I just wish there wasn't so much in between time before they kill again. So would I recommend this movie? I'd say it's okay. It's not a bad movie. It's worth, you know, viewing once, especially if you're into like the old retro 80s, you know, low budget cheesy, very very cheesy horror movies. Definitely check this one out. It's worth it. And then on this DVD they also have like the original fundraising promo, which is actually really good. Like, I could see why they got money to make GHOUL School, and I kind of wish that it was a little more like that promo, because the promo was like out of this world and crazy, and this one's a little toned down compared to the promo, and it was only like a 5.5 minute promo. But also they have the making of GHOUL School on here, you know, back from the 80s, the filming that. It looked really awesome. Then they have like the photo shoot for this photo shoot, and it was in was it 2006 this was shot. So this is re-released in 2007. But like I said, it has the commentary. There's 3 commentary tracks. There's commentary on the fundraising promo, which is really cool, and there's also these like student gore film, like short films Like one of the first ones called "Say No to Drugs," and they're all from the '80s. They all look like shot on video film, and they're really, really cool. Especially like the "Say No to Drugs." It's kind of eerie, very scary in a way. It's kind of like the whole, you know, this is your brain on drugs. Any questions? But like that's like a baby food commercial compared to this "Say No to Drugs." It's really outrageous, and like I said, being shot on video and the graininess, and by the way, that apartment or room, whatever they were in that was really cool. There was a lot of Romero stuff in there, like posters and that. It was really a cool room, like a room that I would like to be in. Well, that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check the trailer for this at the end of this video. Also, make sure you go and like my Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. And make sure you subscribe to me and give this video a thumbs up. Well, that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.
How come you never graduated, this shit?
Fucking jerk-off principal. You screwed me over. Little bastards. I'd like to kill them all.
You sure that shit's in there, right?
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, unless that fucking shithead janitor's moved it, it should be in the wall somewhere.
What the fuck happened? I don't know. You pressed the fucking button. They're coming!